financially.
So the difference, yes. So the difference here has to be a matter of compliance, as Honorable Sektekwe said, and Dr. Stephen Amwa also said. We need to be able to enforce whatever we said we are going to be doing as a country. You take one of the measures like tax filing process. If you take that into account, and we are going to make it easy, according to the finance minister, that we are going to make it easy for people to file taxes. Now, of what use will filing of taxes be if these are not attached to essential services? So we file our taxes, and we make sure that if people are going in for, let's say, a driver's license or any other thing that is very essential, they show their tax certificate to show that they have actually paid tax. So the measures are there. We need compliance of the measures. And in every country, we have rational human beings. People would not want to pay taxes if there's nothing pushing them to pay the taxes. So you need to make sure, even in the UK, in the US, that we see a lot of people paying taxes. They ensure that they enforce their tax rules. So it's very important that as we are asking people to pay property taxes, as we are asking people to file their taxes, we back them with some measures to ensure enforcement.
So, is there anything specifically extra that you think is missing that ought to be given priority attention at this time by the government? And what are your expectations of the governed to the citizens? What can we also do?
Right. So everything about tax payment, for instance, is a matter of changing the mindset of people. People need to understand that to be able to get the benefits that they need to get, the good roads, the good hospitals, etc. We need to be able to mobilize taxes in the country to be able to do that. We are here fighting against borrowing externally, and we are the same people who also don't want to be paying taxes. So how is government going to be able to get some revenue to undertake its obligations in the country? That said, I think that we should also be, as citizens, we should also be able to see what these taxes are doing for us. If you go to the UK, if you go to all the other Western countries, the reason why people are eager to pay taxes is that they see what these taxes do for them. So if we are paying taxes and we are not seeing what the taxes are doing for us, then it would be difficult for you to get people on board. If the whole reason why people are kicking against some of the tax initiatives that have been introduced by the government is because I think is because they are not seeing what the taxes are doing for them. So if we begin to see what these taxes are doing for us, then we would get people on board to pay taxes, in addition to trying to enforce the tax rules as well. Now, one of the things you asked, what was I expecting to see here? And I think I said earlier on this week that I was expecting to see that we would do something about the flagship programs. And like Honorable Sektekwe was saying, and like Dr. Stephen Amwa has already said, and I said as well, that if you look at how much of our revenue goes into payments that we really can't do anything about, those payments are virtually taking everything off. And so if you talk about discretionary spending, you are going to be looking at spending on goods and services and then on capital expenditure, of which I think, in my estimation, for SHS would fall under that. Why?